folks? It is your boy Marcos. Wasteland Wednesday. Here's where I bring you that small map gameplay. Now, I'm hosting with my small maps anyway, but here's what we're talking about those real smalls. Ones that get voted twice, 3 times, 50 times, 60,000 times. The raids, the hijacks, all that hood stuff right there. My man pops me right there at the beginning of the game. I normally come to his red statue pop, but for whatever reason I decided to just go ham up the middle, and I got my ass handed to me. And I got my big game kill streak right here set up. I got the VSAT, I got the escort drone, I got the load start, and then for the class setup, and check out the C4 right there. Let him with that. Thank you. Class setup, I got a ghost flat jacket. I'm also running a scavenger, engineer, and then we got a PW suppress with the laser. We got an EMP grenade and the C4. This is my go-to big game setup. As you can tell right here, we got 80 kills this game, a new high. But I'm already going to tease you guys for next week. I shattered it next week. 80 was a new high until next week's video, where 80 comes a new low. But for today, this is my new high, 80 kills. And we'll see how it happens, and we'll talk a little bit about what goes on through here. What I first want to talk about is the PDW. And I really never really talked about it. I kind of just mentioned that this is my go-to class setup, but I never really explained exactly why I do it. And if I did, I definitely don't remember ever doing it. So let me talk to you a little bit about this setup right here. My theory with the PDW is this, and it's been nerfed. It's not as good as it used to be. Whatever. My main love with the PDW and why I started using this over the MP7, which I used for probably the first 2-3 months of the game, for small map gameplay, strictly speaking. For bigger maps, I use assault rifles and LMGs and whatnot. And there's some maps where I shotgun. For these small maps that I'm showing you on Wednesday, for the most part, these are submachine gun maps for me, and the PDW is my choice of submachine gun over the MP7, over the Vector, over the Scorpion, and I guess if you want to even include the Chakun, I guess you could include that. But here's the main reason why, and it's called 50 bullets, and it's something that they didn't nerf, and something that was the issue with me. I don't really care. You could take away my long range shooting with it. That's fine. You could jot down the damage for it if you want. That's fine too. You could put on a suppressor on it and even take down my range even further. You could add more recoil to the hip fire. Whatever they've done to nerf it, you could do all that. I didn't really care. Every time I read the patch about that, I'd be like, cool. I still got 50 bullets. That's all I need. 50 bullets covers a lot of mistakes. That's my motto with the PDW. 50 bullets covers a lot of mistakes. I might fool you into thinking that I'm a good player at Call of Duty. I'm an average, at best, player at Call of Duty. I'm not that good at Call of Duty. I could trick you into fooling you into that because I play smart. That's my only difference. That's my main gripe about it. I don't have any special skill set where I aim at you better. I don't have quick reflex. I don't got none of that, man. If anything, I got really slow reflexes, and my aim is horrendous. And that is why the PDW is the perfect gun for me, because my aim is not good, and 50 bullets covers a lot of mistakes. And that's the theme of this video. 50 bullets covers a lot of mistakes. So, when I'm trying to gun you down from far away and I got my suppressed PDW over there, A, you don't know where those bullets are coming from. B, maybe you won't even react to you hearing them, so I even get a bigger advantage there. But if you do hear them, you don't know where they're coming from. Got the VSAT right there. You got to make sure you time this out just right. So you get the VSAT, that scope, but not the load star. You don't get another load star if you're in a load star, which is bullcrap, but that's all right. We'll leave that for another day. Got the escort right there, and I'm getting nervous. I'm like, uh-oh, what are we doing? I think it announces that you get it, but when you actually go down there, you don't have it. So that worked out pretty well right there. I managed to get those two, boom, come back down. That's the main goal in getting these big setups, is that you really have to set up your kill streaks well, and you got to think that through. Anyway, the PDW is not as good as it once was. Okay, fine. In terms of, being able to spray from far away, and in terms of the recoil, all right, yeah, whatever. I don't care. 50 bullets. As long as you don't nerf that, I don't care, because it covers up so many mistakes. Let's talk about, for example, one of the main big moves you could do in Black Ops 2 is just circle around people. Like, literally, you can just circle around them and just spray, and eventually something will hit them. That's a PDW move. You can do that with the 50 bullets in PDW. You can't do that with the Scorpion. I would jot down last week's Man of Monday, I used the Scorpion. I talked about that. Your aim has to be all port with the Scorpion. There's not that much room for error with the Scorpion. There's a lot of room for error with the PDW. And that's why it became my go-to gun. I'm able to make mistakes with the PDW, but more importantly, I'm able to recover from those mistakes. Whereas with other guns, you make mistakes and you're screwed. With the PDW, you make mistakes, and you're able to overcome that. That's why it's my go-to gun right there. Jot that down with the EMP, which to me is the ultimate point getter in game modes such as Kill Confirmed, and game modes such as, Domination. I think a trophy system could do really well, depending on what the other team's doing. But if you don't know what the other team's doing, if you're going in blind to a game, and This tree right there, man. We could have had 83 kills if it weren't for that tree. These trees, they gotta be cut down, man. This is just some nonsense. It's ultimate point getter when you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And also really disorients the enemy. Just think about it. When you don't have your radar, how much that disorients you. Would imagine being bombarded with EMP grenades over and over again with Scavenger and whatnot. Yeah, you get a lot of points with that. And the C4 to me is the ultimate lethal in this game. It's so malleable. You can do so much with it, and it's fun. Honestly, it's just fun, and it gives you new ways of understanding what your limits are in terms of Call of Duty, where you can kill people and where you can't kill people. So that's got my main setup. I'm rolling with my man Husani. Gotta make sure I give him the shout out right there. And then you see the perfect setup I got right there. Got myself the V-set. Came out of the Lodestar before I got the other Lodestar. Got it right now, just off the kill. And then I duck over here in this corner, and I'm praying. I'm like, come on, Escort, do something for me. That's what I'm thinking. And that guy manages to pop me. I don't really know how, because I thought I was down below, but I guess not. I probably wouldn't have gotten a nuclear just because I've been using so many big kill streaks. But hey, we're at 16, 17 in a row, man. Not too bad. But that's all right. We're going to make him pay right here with his Lodestar. Plus, he ruined me off my next streak. I don't like that. And you see right there, I don't see anything. But you want to keep in mind when you're in the Lodestar, keep in mind when the skulls are as well. Obviously, the big red boxes that are hiding next to the trees. If you're in this map, dude, just stay under a tree. No one will get you. But the bigger red boxes, those are kind of your go-to things, but also your friendly skulls, wherever they are. And your spawns. Know your spawns where they spawn from. They either spawn the best. They're not going to spawn in the garage for the most part because I'm there. But they are going to spawn on the flip side, and especially if your enemies are on the flip side, except for this guy. I guess this guy that broke through, he spawned there, but whatever. For the most part, they won't spawn there, but keep an eye on it anyway. And look where your teammates are. They're going to be the opposite of your teammates. So just be smart when using a Lodestar and whatnot. In terms of getting these big kill games, I really like this setup right here, to tell you the truth. I always liked the V-set. I never ever thought of taking off the V-set and putting on another lethal kill streak. So maybe taking that off and putting on a Warthog, putting on a VTOL. Just because the V-set gives me a comfort level where I know where they are, and I know that I'm probably going to get that next kill streak there, and that guy shatters me from behind before I can pull out another one. Good kill, my man. Real good kill right there. Not exactly sure how he got there, but man, did he make it count. And of course, the EMP can't clear the damn tree. I mean, honestly, those trees, they're like, I like to see the coating for them. They have to be just boxes. They must have coated them in just as big, huge boxes, because barely anything can get through those things. You think you might sneak it in there between the trunk and the stair? Why not? Nah, nothing's going through anything. I got managed. Look at that. Got 150 points right there. The kill, then I got 50 for destroying equipment right there that I didn't even know was there. EMP grenades, man. If you don't use them, use them. They're beautiful. So we go 80-5 this game. A new high for me. Pretty damn good game, I must say. Really enjoy this time right here on Raid. Raid's one of my favorite maps in this game. It's pretty damn good. I think it's a very fair map. I think it's a map that allows for different lines of sight for different people. I'm trying to wall bang this guy. Once again, 50 bullets allow you to do that. I didn't even have to reload that. I still had 32 bullets. I still had a whole Scorpion if I wanted to, to shoot that guy with. I sneak in here, get 1, get 2, and then I'm looking at 3. He's not there, but I could have gotten him if I wanted to. Once again, 50 bullets covers up a lot of mistakes. If you don't use a PDW, go for it. I know it probably gets a lot of hate on it just because it's a very popular gun, a gun that a lot of people use. Whatever, man. I don't really care about that. Use whatever gun you have fun with. I don't really care what you do with it. And then this guy right here, no, sir. I can't let you do that on my channel and just humble me like that. So 80-5, pretty good gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys jot down some comments below what you thought about it. I always like to get that feedback right here. And I'm just recovering from that EMP stud. And then my man get turned on with the C4. And then Husani is over there to collect that final tag. All right, man. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Love y'all.